Before there was a devil, there was a worshipper. You know the name Iblees, the enemy, the whisperer, the one who swore to drag every child of Adam into the fire. But here is the part of his story that almost no one stops to think about. He was devout. And that single detail changes everything you think you know about evil. Because the first great sin in all of creation did not come from ignorance. It did not come from weakness. It came from pride. And pride wore the mask of worship for a very long time before it finally showed its face. Let us go back. The Quran tells us plainly what Iblees was. In Surah Al-Kahf, God says he was of the jinn, not an angel. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, explained that the angels were created from light, the jinn from smokeless fire, and Adam from clay. So Iblees was never an angel. But the scholars draw out something remarkable from the sources. He had risen so high in devotion that he worshipped among the angels. The traditions describe him dwelling in the heavens, surrounded by beings made of pure light, honored for his obedience. Imagine that, a being of fire standing shoulder to shoulder with beings of light. Not because he was born there, but because he earned his place through worship. Century after century, prostration after prostration, he had done everything right. And then came one single command. God shaped Adam, peace be upon him, from clay, breathed into him from his spirit, and turned to every being in the heavens and said, "Prostrate to Adam." In Surah Sa'd, God says something extraordinary before giving that command. He says, "I have created him with my own hands." Stop on that. The creator of everything, who creates by saying, "Be," singles out this one creation and describes fashioning him with his own hands. The scholars draw out that this is an honor beyond anything the heavens had witnessed. It is God telling every being present, "This one is different. Pay attention." The angels prostrated, every single one, except Iblees. And notice, the Quran does not say he hesitated. It does not say he struggled. It says he refused, and he was arrogant. Two words, refused, was arrogant. In Arabic, Aba wa stakbara. The refusal was not confusion. It was not a question like the one the angels had asked. Remember, the angels asked, "Will you place therein one who will cause corruption?" And that was a sincere question from beings who do not disobey. This was different. This was not a question. This was a judgment. God asked him directly. The Quran records the exchange. "What prevented you from prostrating when I commanded you?" And Iblees answered, and his answer echoes through every act of arrogance that would follow it until the end of time. "I am better than him. You created me from fire, and you created him from clay." Stop on that reasoning. He did not deny God. He did not deny the command. He heard the command from the Lord of the worlds, and he decided that his own judgment was higher. Fire is more noble than clay. I have worshipped longer. I have earned more. This is not atheism. This is not disbelief in the usual sense. This is something more subtle and more terrifying. It is a creature who knows God exists, who has worshipped God for ages, who stands in the very presence of God, and who says, "Your command is wrong, and my reasoning is right." That is the first sin. Not desire, not weakness, not ignorance, pride. The belief that you know better than the one who knows everything. And here is where the story becomes deeply personal for every person watching. Because the tradition is telling us, centuries of worship meant nothing the moment the heart carried arrogance. Every prostration, every act of devotion, undone by a single refusal rooted in "I am better." The scholars draw out a sobering point. The length of your worship does not protect you. the quality of your heart does. God's response was immediate. Then get out of here. You are expelled, and upon you is my curse until the day of judgment. But Iblees did not crumble. He did not beg. He negotiated. Grant me respite until the day they are resurrected. And God, in His wisdom that only He fully understands, granted it. The scholars note, this is not weakness. This is the plan. God allowed Iblees to exist as the test. Because a human being who chooses God when there is a voice whispering against God, that choice means something. Without the test, the obedience is hollow. And then Iblees made his declaration of war, not against God. He knew he could never reach God. Against us. Because you have put me in error, I will surely sit in wait for them on your straight path. Then I will come to them from before them and from behind them, and on their right and on their left, and you will not find most of them grateful. From before them, their future, their ambitions, their anxieties. From behind them, their past, their regrets, their nostalgia. From their right, their good deeds, making them feel self-righteous. From their left, their sins, making them feel hopeless. 4 directions, not 2. He does not only tempt you toward sin, He corrupts your worship too. The worshipper who looks down on others, that is Iblees coming from the right. The sinner who believes God will never forgive, that is Iblees coming from the left. But notice what is missing from the 4 directions. He did not say, from above them. The connection upward, between the servant and God, He cannot block. He can surround you on every horizontal plane, but the vertical line, the one that opens when you raise your hands and call upon your Lord, is beyond His reach. The scholars draw out this point across multiple tafasir. The one direction Iblees cannot attack from is the direction of sincere supplication to God. That door remains open always. And God's response to this declaration was not panic. It was not a counter-strategy. It was a calm, absolute statement. Whoever among them follows you, I will fill hell with you and with all of them together. But, and this is the part that changes the entire weight of the story, God also said, as for my servants, you will have no authority over them. No authority. Not less authority. Not limited authority. None. Iblees can whisper. He can beautify. He can suggest. But he cannot compel. He cannot force a single human heart to turn away. Every sin ever committed is still a choice, and every return to God is proof that the whisper has no real power over a heart that turns back. So this is who Iblees is. Not a fallen angel. The Quran is clear he was of the jinn. Not a monster. Something far more unsettling. A devoted worshipper whose devotion hid an arrogance that only surfaced when he was asked to bow to someone he considered beneath him. And he is patient. He was granted time until the last day. He is not rushing. He has studied every generation of the children of Adam, peace be upon him. He knows what works. But he has a limitation that he declared with his own mouth. He cannot reach you from above. And he has no authority over those who sincerely turn to God. Remember that the moment he used that whisper for the very first time is on Adam and Hawa, peace be upon them, in the garden. And the first thing you will notice is this. He did not come as an enemy. He came as an advisor. These stories were sent down to be remembered. Help someone remember. Share this story.